welcome to Theme Parks and Attractions. Now I'm at PortAventura, looking forward to getting around and showing you along those rides. And along with that, I will show you a tour of the park. Let's get into it. Just taking my ride on Stampida and it's the worst coaster I've ever been on. Tell you what, I'm going to get them around this side. Let's see if we can get them. Let's go for it. Let's go in for the kill, shall we? Here we go. Oh! It looks like it's going to be a busy one today at PortAventura. Let's get inside the park. Now, not a lot of vlogs show you this, but when you do come to PortAventura, it's every person for themselves, and obviously everyone just barges past everywhere. Just thought I'd show you that, because if you watch any other vlogs, obviously they start at the start of the park and they don't really show you this, do they? Just watch out if you've got kids around here, because it can't be very nice for them. Now, the best thing to do on a busy day, obviously come round this side and head all the way to the right hand side, and you get a bit of breathing room rather than obviously stuck to the left hand side. Anyway, let's get in the park. I thought I'd just show you that because not many people show you. Let's get inside. It's absolute carnage here at PortAventura. I've just literally tripped over there. So, yeah, you can hardly move there. As you can see, it's absolutely crazy. Probably the worst experience I've ever had when coming to a park, and it's off peak at the moment. Yeah. Before we continue, please can I ask you to give me a thumbs up and a subscribe. It really does help the channel. Let's get into the vlog. Looking forward to this. Now, the best thing to do when coming here on a busy day, where it's supposed to be off peak today in the week, but it's not, is to head around the other side of the park. So let's get around to Shambhala, shall we? Uncharted that way, Shambhala that way. So let's go right, shall we? Now, I haven't been to PortAventura for 3 or 4 years now. Might even be 5 years, I'd have to check back. But yeah, I haven't been here for a while, so I'm looking forward to getting on some of these rides. Shambhala, looking forward to getting on that. And I haven't even been on Street Mission yet either, so I'm looking forward to getting on that later too. It's a lovely colourful area around here for the kids. You've got the little plane ride just around here, you've got the monorail up there too. And yeah, it's a lovely area. I've always liked this area, and you've got the centrepiece just there too. Shambhala in the distance. And it's a lot less busy around here too. You'd expect that, wouldn't you, in this area? Ah, it's great to be back here. Look at this from Shambhala. You've got Dragon Khan just over here. The sun's shining. Let's go and have a good day. I'll tell you what, the main entrance is queued all the way back. So I'm going to go single rider. Are they going to fill the trains though? That is the question. I'm going to have a look at the time and get back to you. Yeah, I thought I'd just show you that queue because it's not great, is it? But there you go, I'm in a single rider queue, so I'll see how long it takes. Now, it's very noisy in here, but what you got to think, obviously on the single rider, if they send the trains out once every 3-4 minutes and there's say 50 people in front just over there, obviously you do the maths. If only 2 people from the single rider queue get on each time, 3-4 minutes of train, something like that, could be more. Could be a long time in a single rider, so I'm not too sure really whether it's going to be quicker here or quicker in the main queue. We'll have to see. Now, I haven't been waiting too long, but if you can see that train round there, there's a couple of empty seats, so the single rider is not getting utilised properly. Obviously that person at the front there, you can see there's an empty gap there, and there's another one just towards the back there, but apart from that, it's not moving too bad. I mean, I've been in the queue probably about half hour or something, so I'll take that if I'm honest. Yeah, just to show you, you do get a lot of stacking at PortAventura. Still sitting there. You have actually got the timer just over there, but it's been sitting on 0 for a while. They've been doing this most of the time. But yeah, for me, not too long to wait. I've waited about 45 minutes now, so I'll have to take that compared to some of the other parks I've visited in the past. And there's another train right into the distance, just over there. So on a hot day, you're going to get a bit of sunshine out there. And here we go, see you off ride. Yeah, looking forward to this. Towards the back on the left seat. Just taken my ride on Shambhala, fantastic coaster, top 10 for me, world class. The constant floater airtime that you get on there is something else, it really is, and it just keeps giving and giving with that long layout. Now my favourite type of coasters are B&M Hypers because of the airtime. Obviously you get flung out of the seat over there on those hills, and unlike Hyperion at Fort Park, this splashdown element is bang on time. Look at this. You actually get a bit wet towards the back, unlike Hyperion. I'm not too sure what's up with Hyperion really. There's a couple of seconds delay, isn't there? It's not on time at all. I mean, come on, who doesn't love a good splashdown? Look at that. Love it. I mean, I'm not too sure where it sits in my top 10 at the moment, but it's definitely a top 10 coaster for me. But the likes of Hyperion at Fort Park, it's a decent ride, the best in the UK, but it probably doesn't break into the top 40 if I'm being honest. I mean, what are people's thoughts? Do you like a long layout, a short layout? Do you like ejector airtime? Or do you like floater airtime? I mean, different people like different things, don't they? Some people like inversions. I like a lot of hang time, to be honest, and I like being flung out of my seat. So obviously I don't like a coaster that finishes within 30 seconds either. So obviously Shambhala, Mako at SeaWorld are my type of coasters, but everyone's different, aren't they? Second ride of the day is going to be Street Mission. I've still not been on it yet, so I'm looking forward to getting on it. Right near Shambhala, this is a lovely area, beautiful little fountain here. You've got all the facade buildings out here, and it looks absolutely great. So let's get in there, shall we? And see what I think of it. And straight in we go, and you can see this building's fantastic theme. I'm not sure about the door open over there. It ruins it a little bit for me, but you've got the aircon in here pumping out, so I'm not too sure what that door's doing open, but yeah, it looks great in here, it really does. Let's get around and check it out. Now they have got the aircon pumping out, as I was saying, you can actually feel it, so I'm not too sure what the doors are doing open. I suppose it's for extra air, isn't it? But yeah, I wouldn't have those doors open, but this looks great in here. Look at this, all of the books in here, all of the female. It looks great, it really does. You've got the little fans on the ceiling as well. It's nice and cool in here, to be fair. And you've got all the Sesame Street characters all on the wall. Looking forward to this. It's absolutely stunning in here. It's giving me Disney, Universal vibes. You've got the soundtrack pumping out, and it just looks great, the whole building. Now when you come over here, you have to collect your 3D glasses just over there, which I'm going to do right now. Here we go, looking forward to this. My taxi awaits. And I've got my 3D glasses. Just a shame that I can't take you along for the journey, but you can see a little bit of footage in there. Obviously, you shoot the guns at the screens just over there. You can't really see a lot, obviously, anyway, because it's in 3D. So I'll see you off-ride. Unfortunately, you've got to get me over that 20,000 subscriber count, roughly, for me to film on the ride. So make sure you give me a subscribe. Just took my ride on Street Mission and I really enjoyed that. Now, lots of smell pods in there pumping out. When you go into the laundrette, you can smell all of the washing. You go to the different scene, you can smell all the cookies in there. I mean, it's absolutely great. And that's the closest thing you're going to get to a Universal park. I'm going back to Universal in September and I can't wait to check that out. And this is the closest thing you're going to get to that. Absolutely world class from PortAventura. Great addition to the park. And what I like about it as well, it's not just screens in there, you've got a lot of physical sets. There's actually more physical sets than screens in there, so I really enjoyed that. Obviously I don't like screen based rides too much, but yeah, it's a mixture in there and there's more actual physical sets. Absolutely stunning, that really is. So make sure you don't miss this ride out when coming to PortAventura. And love a good fountain package. Now Dragon Khan was going to be the third ride after Street Mission, but unfortunately it's on an hour and 10 minutes, so it's a little bit much, isn't it? Shambhala is sitting on a 50, hour and 10 for Dragon Khan. Would you queue an hour and 10 for Dragon Khan? I mean, does it look an hour and 10? Obviously it's a little bit less than the Shambhala queue, but Shambhala pushes those trains out a bit more, doesn't it? So it's one of those. I'm going to get around the park and maybe go on something else and possibly get back here towards the end of the day, and then hopefully that queues down a little bit. Would you queue an hour and 10 for Dragon Khan? Let me know in the comments. I need an ice cream. Oh no, it's closed, so I'm gonna have to look for another one. I'll tell you what, the view that you do get here from Dragon Khan, though, obviously everyone knows this is the view, isn't it? You've got Shambhala in the background going up just over there, you've got Dragon Khan going around Is there a better view in any theme park? Let me know in the comments. Lovely day out today. Now it's not just the big roller coasters here, you have got lots of flat rides here. You've got the huge drop tower over there, some smaller flat rides, and you've got this little boat ride here too. And obviously it's fantastically themed, isn't it? You've got the boat in there, you've got the lake, everyone out enjoying themselves. You do need flats, don't you? Otherwise they're going to be 2-hour queues. Just in the queue now for an ice cream, and yeah, I thought I'd just show you the prices. €5.95 for 2 scoops, €4.25 for 1 scoop. Various drinks up there, you got €3.90 for a Coke, so yeah, really need this. Obviously a hot day today. And these are the ice creams. I think I'm going to go for the banana split cone. I was going to go for a 2 scoop, but no, the banana split cone. Now I saw the slushy there, I've got the ice cream too. €10.75 on both of them there. Yeah, I couldn't really decide, obviously it's a hot day and I'm really thirsty, so I've got both of them. Next ride is going to be Angkor. Looking forward to this. This is a decent splash battle. And I'm going to take you along with me on this one. Some on-ride footage for you. Ah, he's getting me right there. And the good thing about Angkor, 5-minute wait. Not bad at all. Love a 5-minute wait. Now you're probably thinking, what am I doing in this cap? Well, it's scorching hot today. I've got a little bit burnt on my neck, and yeah, I'm glad I wore the cap today because otherwise it'd have been really bad, wouldn't it? But yeah, no one in the queue. Calpin queue lines. It's a lovely day out today. I've got the boat to myself. Want to have a ride on Angkor. And what I like about this is you can just take it at your own stroll, have a little walk around, and there's certain sections, obviously, when these boats meet just over here, you can square the people and get them soaked. He's getting me soaked. Oh. Now I'll tell you what, some of the theming on this ride's absolutely world class, and you've got Shambhala over there. I mean, what a view this is. You've got Shambhala, one of the best coasters in the world, Shambhala. It's in my top 10. As I was saying earlier, not sure where it actually sits. Look at him having a sit down just there. Talking about sits in the top 10 list, he's having a bit of a sit down. It's like being on Jungle Cruise at Disney. Now I asked you earlier what your favourite ride is. What is your least favourite ride at PortAventura that you actually go on? Because obviously you're not going to go on the ride if you actually hate it. But what would you say the worst ride here is, and why should it be removed from the park? Answers in the comments. Something a bit different, isn't it? I'll tell you what, I'm going to get them around this side. Let's see if we can get them. Let's go for it. Let's go in for the kill, shall we? Here we go. Oh, getting absolutely bad here. Oh, really enjoyed my ride down Angkor. Yeah, it's a great ride. Obviously, you've got the water coming at you at all times. It's lovely on a hot day and it cools you off. And the good thing about it as well, so I could get a bit of on-ride footage for you. I was going to say online footage. That's the sun's fault. I'm actually going to have another ride on Street Mission because if you can see just over here, the queue's not up. 5-minute queue, probably not even that. So it's definitely worth another ride, isn't it, when it's walk on? Anyway, I'll see you when I'm off. It's a great ride, so why not get on again? I'll tell you what, that ride just gets better and better. Really enjoyed that, and I can't wait. Hopefully Universal opens in the future in the UK because we need something like this, don't we? Absolutely world class. Oh, more on-ride footage here on the kids' car ride just over here. Look at this. On-ride footage, PortAventura. Woo! Now I'm actually heading towards Uncharted now. Looking forward to getting on there. And you got the train. Obviously it wraps all the way around the park. Just going all the way over there. And there you go, start the park. But yeah, I'm heading towards Uncharted now. See what the queue's like over there. Yeah, it's a lovely Wild West themed area around here. Obviously the rapids, it says it's 5 minutes, but it's queued round a little bit. It's probably about 15 minutes on there, but I'm going to head towards Uncharted just over there. And obviously you've got a couple of wooden coasters, so I'm going to get over there and see what the wait times are and then decide. I'll tell you what, I really like this Wild West theming around here. I love a bit of Wild West. The Wild West. And not only that, you've got little dodgems around here too, and I'll show you that. Obviously it's for the little ones around here. This is nice, isn't it? Obviously not a full-size one, just for the little ones. Love this side of the park. You got the water pouring out onto that, obviously. You got the log flume just over there. Yeah, great view. You got Hurricane Condor in the background as well. Still not been on that today. Yeah, I love this side of the park. Look at this, all of these buildings around here. It looks great around here, it really does. Love the Wild West theme. So many shows and restaurants around here. I'll just show you the menu here. €28.90 for that menu, because obviously I haven't showed you any food options. There's a food option there. Can't say I don't give you that information. Yeah, I can't wait to get over to Uncharted. Been looking forward to this. Obviously, I've heard quite a lot. Obviously, there's not too much theming in them on the actual ride. I was going to say the queue line then. There is actually quite a lot of theming on the queue line, but the ride itself, there isn't a lot of theming apparently, so can't wait to check it out. The ride system itself though, can't wait to check that out. Said that about 4 times. Love checking things out, don't I? Especially this theming around there. Yeah, you see a lot of vloggers going around and editing things out and recording things again. I mean, if I'm repeating stuff, I really don't care. If you don't like my content, don't watch it. But hopefully enough of you do. Just outside the saloon now. I won't be doing this today, as you well know. I'm on a tight time scale, but I'm going to show you the menu for the saloon if you're looking for the show in there. Obviously, it's very popular here at PortAventura. Let's have a little walk over and see what the menu is just over here. There we go. There's the menu and prices just over here. That's obviously the desserts. You've got Ben & Jerry's strawberry cheesecake ice cream there. And other things, you've got ham and cheese sandwich with strawberry potatoes there, €7.50 for that. And what else have we got? We've got Oreo milkshakes, raspberry milkshakes. And yeah, so it's not the biggest of menus, but obviously you're not going to be in there for too long, are you? And it's reasonably priced. I mean, you know, €7.50, €6.90. It's not really expensive, is it? And there's the times for you. And I've made it to Uncharted. And here we go, you can see it's a massive building around here, Uncharted. Can't wait to check this out. So excited to get on this. And just in the queue line for Uncharted, look at all of this theming around here. Yeah, this is one of those rides that I've been looking forward to for a while. I wanted to get out here when it actually opened, and unfortunately I couldn't do that because I had other plans and other rides and other parks to get to. But I'm here now. It's very dark in this queue line, but you do have a couple of screens in here to watch if it's busy. There we go, I'm going in Uncharted territory, never been on this. People exiting the queue line. And here we go, straight on the ride. Really looking forward to this, putting my cap in there. It's very dark in here, but yeah, look at this. I've been waiting to go on this ride for a long time. Very dark in here, but yeah, I can't wait to get on this. Itching to get on it. And there we go, that was Uncharted. Yeah, something completely different on Uncharted. Obviously it's in Spanish, so I didn't really understand much of it, but the actual coaster itself is pretty decent. Could have been a bit more theming on there. A lot of the reviews have said that, and I completely agree with that. You've got the lighting on here on the exit too. And as you get off the ride, there's lots of merchandise in here. Uncharted, obviously. You've got the t-shirts down here. You've got various tops over here. Lots more as well. You've got the cap over here. Yeah, I'm going to show you a bit of the merch at the end of the day, but I thought I'd put this in anyway. Yeah, Uncharted t-shirt, black t-shirt over here. You've got the cup over here. That's quite nice, isn't it? And yeah, there we go. Really enjoyed that ride. Really enjoyed that Uncharted. And the next ride is going to be Stampida, because it's a 5-minute wait. Why not go on 5-minute wait? Let's get in there. Now, I do love a good wooden coaster, but this is supposed to be really rough still. Haven't been on it for quite a while. Do you go red? Do you go blue? Answers in the comment section. Does anybody know any Spanish? Now the sunglasses are going in the pocket. Let's hope they survive. On this rough coaster, same as my vlogs. Just taking my ride on Stampida, and it's the worst coaster I've ever been on. And I'm not making it up, it really is the worst coaster I've ever been on. I've been on hundreds of coasters, and I'll never ever go on that ever again until they put new trains on there or sort the track out or anything. The whole ride, from start to finish, unbearable, it really was. The lap bar was actually pushing down on me. Obviously every single drop on there, every single dip on there, it was just getting tighter and tighter around my waist. And it was just brutal, it really was. It was terrible. I don't really know what to say about it. It's easily the worst coaster I've ever been on by far. Nothing else compares. It's a good job I left that to the end, isn't it? And there we go, there I am, just up there in pain. Obviously the lap bar was pushing down on me, absolutely terrible. Yeah, the face says it all. I'm not even going to bother taking any off-ride footage because it doesn't deserve it. It's not worth my time, so we'll leave it there. I can't get enough of the Wild West area at PortAventura. Now, just opposite Uncharted over here, you've got the Ben & Jerry shop over here, and I'm going to get a Cherry Garcia milkshake. Looking forward to this. There we go, lots of things on the menu up there. There's €7.75, 3 different milkshakes up there, or you've got various ice creams around there, and I'll show you that right now. Just look around there. There we go, lots of ice creams in there. And just like that, one Cherry Garcia milkshake. Looking forward to this. Now, they don't really do Cherry Garcia a lot over the UK. If you go to cinemas, like View Cinemas for instance, they do Cherry Garcia ice cream, but a lot they don't actually do it in other places. So yeah, come to the Ben & Jerry store. Looking forward to this, need it. It's a hot day out today. And to bring an end to the day, last ride of the day is going to be Shambhala. Looking forward to getting back on this again. Not back here now either. And look at this, front row ride finally. Looking forward to this, and I'll see you afterwards. Front row ride on Shambhala, end of the day. What more could be better, eh? Maybe a back row, I'm not too sure. Let me know in the comments, front row or back row. And that was Shambhala, last train of the day. Everyone's gone. I had a nice front row ride there, really enjoyed that. There we go. I nearly got in my way there, didn't I? Yeah, really enjoyed that front row ride. I'm not too sure whether it's better at the front or back. Probably at the back is a little bit more intense, obviously, as you well know. You've got the track up there, look at that. Shambhala, everybody. Well, saying it was the last train, it was the second to last train. One rolled in just afterwards. Shambhala, what a ride. Really enjoyed that front row ride there. The park's completely dead now. Everyone's got out of here. Oh, what a day, what a day. Now the parade's on just over there. I don't know if I'm going to get over there in time, but if I do, I'm going to put some footage in for you. Unfortunately, no backhoe today. And there we go, that was the parade. Well, there was no parade, was there? I just missed it. No, love the parade. Now, there might not be a parade, but there is a gift shop. My favourite. So let's get in and see what merch is there. $29.95 on the Woody Woodpecker. And they don't just have the plush up there, you've got various caps around here, lots of mugs, Woody Woodpecker, but there we go, it's a big range, isn't it? He's nice, isn't he? $59.95. Are you a fan of the ride? $27.95. And you've got the cup here too. Here we go, it's a Dragon Khan cup here, €13.95. Didn't get on this earlier, did I? Because it was an hour and 10 minutes. Would you have queued? Let me know. Now there is a Survive Shambhala section here. I can't say I'm the biggest fan of this type of design, so I'm going to skip this, but it's here if you want it. Love the coaster, not a fan of the merch here. Yeah, this really isn't to my taste, but there's lots of merch in here though. Now what is to my taste is this Uncharted t-shirt here. Quite like this. I'm thinking about getting it actually. $22.95. What do you think? Do you like it? Or maybe this colour instead? Not too sure yet. It's a nice cup, isn't it? For $12.95 you can get one of these with the drop tower. You've got Dragon Khan on there, Shambhala, and you've also got Red Force over there. It's a really nice cup, isn't it? $12.95. There is a baby section round here too, and there's a separate section round here, lots more around this side. You've got your children's caps round in. Just over here, they actually have this at SeaWorld Orlando, because I saw this before. I love trash, and you do love my vlogs, don't you? Come on, I couldn't resist. Now if you want to make a meal out of it like I do, then get yourself one of these bowls. $12.95 on the bowl. This is quite nice, isn't it? Now I'm looking around for a Shambhala t-shirt because I wanted a nice one, but obviously that section over there, I'm not really a fan of that design, so I'm going to have a little look around and see if there's anything else in it. And that was my day at PortAventura. I really enjoyed myself in there, got on lots of rides, got on Shambhala, got on Mission Street. I really enjoyed Mission Street. Obviously that dark ride in there, you got some world-class theming, you really do. I didn't get on lots of rides today, it was more of a relaxed day in there. I didn't enjoy that last ride though on the wooden coaster, obviously. As for Uncharted, I was really surprised. The actual coaster itself, world class in there, but it's lacking theming, like a lot of other vloggers have said in there. Obviously some of the show scenes in there, it's a little bit dead in there, to be honest. Lots of dead spots in there, but the actual coaster itself, I really enjoyed myself and I didn't know what was coming next. Anyway, I'm going to go for some food now and then I'm going to head to Ferrari Land. That's going to be the next vlog on the channel, so make sure you don't miss out and hit that subscribe. See you in the next one. And it's goodbye from him and it's goodbye from her. Oh, I can't wait to get on Red Force. See you in the next one.